Hey everybody, Jamie here, and today I'm 4 days post-op from my surgery. So on Wednesday, I had the tumor excised, and they also reshaped my joint and kind of fixed the ligaments in there. Um, and then they also installed some TADs. So the incision is from here to here, and then the TADs are here and here and here. And there's not elastic on that front tad because it was causing me to bleed, so I had to take it off. And I have to go back in tomorrow morning so they can figure something out because they want me to wear the tads because they think that it helps my bite, which I am less optimistic about after 2.5 years of braces and 17 months of elastics, but we'll see. Yes, everything went really well. The only thing they weren't able to do was stitch the disc back into place. They ended up just injecting plasma into my joint instead. The joint or the disc was not salvageable. But yeah, it went really well. I woke up, I wasn't really in a lot of pain, I wasn't nauseated or anything like that, and they sent me home at 4 o'clock. So I've been sleeping upright and doing pretty well with that. Stupid me got rid of all my stuff for after double jaw surgery, so I had to go back out and buy another one of those triangle pillows to sleep upright. But that's fine. I also had to get one of those jaw bra things to hold the ice packs against my face because I got rid of that too. So the moral of the story is if you have jaw surgery and you buy stuff like that, don't throw it out because you never know if you're going to need it again. I have multiple prescriptions here. So I have gabapentin for nerve pain, Flexeril for a muscle relaxant, Celebrex for pain. Then I also have liquid oxycodone for pain. I'm also allowed to use Tylenol, and then they also sent me home with this handy dandy Aura Stretch. And I have to use this 6 times a day, 20 reps. And honestly, I've been getting to 50 millimeters, which is great because I was not able to do 50 millimeters before the surgery. So hopefully that sticks because that's great. I haven't tried to open my mouth that wide without this yet, though. It still feels kind of tight. I've been able to eat just mushy food like mashed potatoes, rice, that kind of thing, which is really nice compared to the double jaw surgery when you're strictly on liquids for 6 weeks. So yeah, it's nice to have ice cream and be able to use a straw and stuff like that since there's nothing inside my mouth. No reason that I can't use a straw. So you can see I'm a little bit swollen, but honestly, it's not that bad. It does make my ear stick out a little bit, all the swelling, but I guess it's going to go back to normal. And then I have some bruises from the neuromonitoring that they had set up. And then also, they obviously just ripped the tape off my eyes from the anesthesia. And I feel like they got some on my eyebrow too. Like I had more eyebrow there before the surgery. And I also have some other like weird bruises. There's a bruise on the palm of my hand for some reason. And then like random little bruises on my body that weren't there before. So kind of weird. I don't know if it's from them like putting me back onto the bed after the surgery, which is entirely possible. But yeah, I mean, I look pretty normal. Like if you didn't know that I just had surgery, like you wouldn't have any idea. So yeah. You can see my chin and everything still veers off to the side. So they are thinking that once this is healed, I'm just going to need braces to fix everything back up the way that it was. But I am a lot less optimistic about that. I feel like I've done that before and it still kind of went back to this pulling and unevenness. Like I feel like it's really obvious when I'm talking that my mouth is not straight this way. It's kind of angled. So we'll see. I feel like I'm going to need maybe revision jaw surgery or something, but we'll see what happens. But overall, I would say I'm doing really well. It's not super painful. I can sleep fine. I'm sleeping on my back. Pain is pretty minimal as long as I, take the medication on the schedule that they gave me. And yeah, I'm off work for a couple more weeks, which I think is going to be great. And, probably not a moment too soon. Yeah, a little bit of bruising down here. Honestly, I would say the worst part of this is that it feels like what they did happened, which is it feels like they cut my ear off and sewed it back on. So that's most of the pain. I don't really have a lot of pain in the joint. It really just kind of hurts right here. So, but it's very manageable. I'm not having a problem at all. I feel like this is night and day from the double jaw surgery, so I feel really fortunate. But yeah, so I think I mentioned I have to go back tomorrow morning to get something dealt with the TAD, and then stitches come out on Thursday, and then long term I'll be getting braces. But I'll make another video again when I have something interesting to update on, but that's kind of it for now. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty easy, not bad at all. I would do it again if I had to, a million times before double jaw surgery. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.